What's going on? Welcome back to Random Binary Scraps. This is Chris coming at you with another video, and today is a pretty simple one. You know, I'm behind the scenes working on a couple different collection videos, like going through my PS4 collection, PS5 collection, GameCube, N64. Here is Duncan. He's hanging out. He's vibing. Say hello. Hello. But yeah, today we're just going through, I have been cranking it at, pause. I have been, I spent the month of October really crushing the gym, crushing like my step count. So that being said, I wanted to hit a certain goal, and to kind of celebrate, I got my first order of games from VGP, Video Game Plus, a nice Canadian outlet. And, I just kind of wanted to go through it and talk about the games I got, the games I'm excited about. I just realized they're all fucking shrink wrapped because they're all new. 2 seconds, I need something to open these. All right, I thought this was gonna be a short video, but so far I'm A, forgetting, saying I'm cranking it, B, I'm taking forever to remember like what the hell I'm talking about here, and C, these are all new shrink wrapped games. But there's a surprise that is really cool. One of the systems that I got, it's new shrink wrapped complete box. But anyways, so we got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, like basically 4 different genres collections here. So the first one's just honestly a random one that was a very good deal. I want to say it was like $7, and I've had it on my list. I own it on Steam, but the PS5 version of Immortals Phoenix Rising from UBISOFT. Honestly, like the initial reveal of this game being Gods and Monsters, it really called me with like the art style and stuff like that. And obviously, I cooled off on it. Hope it isn't super loud. I cooled off on it when it was announced, or like when it was, doing its PR beats and stuff like that. A, just because I didn't have a next-gen console at the time, and that whole section of time was really muddy on like what was actually going to be running well on the PS4 and what wasn't. I was cross-gen at the time, or not cross-gen, I was cross-platform at the time, so I was playing like a lot of Xbox and like, first party on the PS4, so, but now I'm just PS5, Switch, and then like Steam for some stuff. I'm still kind of figuring out what that looks like, but Immortals, I'm almost positive there's, okay. A Tale of Fire and Lightning. I have no idea what that is. Code expires, last year. Pretty cool though. Pretty neat that it comes with this. I think this is DLC, but the season pass goes on sale quite a bit. But yeah. Whatever. Take my word for it. It's cool that I have this on PS5. It's a looker. Anyways, I think the thing I was rambling about earlier is it looked exactly like Breath of the Wild, and I just played Breath of the Wild, and I was like, I'm all set. Let's see, this game came out 2020? That doesn't sound right, but I guess so. Maybe the PS5 version came out in 2020, but anyways, excited to have this, excited to play through, to kind of have like a palate cleanser. For those of you who don't know, I've been going through all the Assassin's Creed games, kind of starting like late last year, and because I was playing Assassin's Creed 2 last October when I had my appendix out, so I had AC2 on the ROG Ally at 3 in the morning while I was waiting to see when I was gonna get my organs cut out of me. So anyways, excited to play. I don't, actually a lot of these games, I'll just say that this is one of the games that I put in a list of 15 games that I have to beat between now and next April. So I'm not gonna be just buying, though there's like a decent amount of games in here and some eBay stuff that I'll share in a different video. But this is one of the games that I'll be using as a palate cleanser between something like Alan Wake 2, which looks horrifying, and something like, Rise of the Ronin, or something like that feels like a bit more dour. So this will be something light, levity. I like Ubisoft as a person with ADHD for like kind of just checking those boxes and feeling like I'm making progression and like having a story that I don't have to super pay attention to. So great, we're already 6 minutes in and I've done one game. The good thing is I've explained the concept of what I'm going for, and some of these there's no other one-offs here. The rest of these are all bought for a specific reason. So yeah, they're all like at least 2 games to a pair, or whatever I'm trying to say here. But what we got here next is the beginning of building my physical RGG collection, RGG Studios. So we have Judgment on PS5 specifically, which was a great deal, and Lost Judgment on PS5, which is what started all this, was an even better deal. I want to say this was like, let's say somewhere between $18 and like $21, and then Lost Judgment was like 12 or 15 or something. Let's just work with me here. They have Canadian prices on the site, so I was a little confused, and it's been a couple weeks at this point. I was waiting to open it for a video specifically, and to beat the stuff that I'm working on right now before I start cracking open new games. So, which is good. At the time of filming this, I've just rolled credits on Astrobot. I have like a few more things to do, but right before that, I beat Flintlock Siege of Dawn. So that's one game out of the GameFly haul that I did. So this isn't all for nothing, but. I'll have another video that has to do with RGG that I decided not to go with Video Game Plus on. I went the eBay route, but I have a pretty good collection going. But for Judgment and Lost Judgment, I've heard this is a great place to start if you haven't played any of the Yakuza games. I've played, I guess, half of Yakuza 7 Like a Dragon multiple times, and never made it stick because it was a PS Plus game. I got rid of PS Plus, I played it on Game Pass, I got rid of Game Pass, so I bought it again on Steam, and I just didn't have it in me to start this journey over again. But, so like I said, I have these Judgment and Lost Judgment games. There's rumors of them making a third one somewhat soon, in between all the Yakuza games, but I have others, will say. So this will be a journey. I'll probably start with Judgment, that sounds nice, and then work my way back, but it'll be pretty, we'll see. I'll flip a coin. That'll be a video where I'll flip a coin between starting Judgment or starting the Kiwami series. But anyways, so RGG, Sega. Yeah, this is a very Sega themed haul, and yeah, we'll go from there. Anyway, so RGG. Next is Atlus. Very cool. So we have a game I've had my eye on forever. Literally like from the PS3 days, which doesn't sound like that big of a deal, but Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne it had a beautiful cover art, the PS2 game, and they had the PS2 on PS3 digital games that I remember agonizing over, watching so many, reading actually so many reviews at the time on like the family computer to try to figure out, should I get this or should I get the digital Devil Saga 1 and 2 games? I ended up getting neither, and now they'll never be on sale again. They were like $4 each. And, I don't know like why. I read so many different like message boards and like written reviews and stuff like that, going back and forth between SMT3, which I know is like very punishing, but apparently an amazing story, and the I think it's a spin-off, the Digital Devil Summoner 1 and 2 games for PS2, and I ended up getting decision paralysis and apparently bought neither of them, and now they're all like, I think like 10 or 15 each or some shit. And I will definitely get them before the PS3 store closes, because just Digital Devil, I'm just gonna say Digital Devil, which is hard enough to say as its own, because I don't know if it's Summoner or Survivor. There's this something, the Devil Summoner and the Devil Survivor or whatever, the Digital Devil one, Jesus Christ. Those go for, I think, want to say like 50 a piece on PS2. I don't even know the PS2 yet. But so basically, anytime the SMT series comes up, I'm always like, oh, I wish I had played SMT3. There's no way I would have beat it at the time. I was playing on like the shittiest TV. I didn't have like the time to dedicate like minimum 50 hours at best. I wasn't even beating Pokemon games at the time. So, but I think now is as good a time as any with the PS5 and my love of the PS Portal to beat an SMT3 game. I'm definitely not gonna get the 3DS one anytime soon, because I'm sure those are expensive as hell. But this was like 12 or 15. No, it might have been less, because it's always $15 at like Best Buy and Walmart and shit. Anyways. So, looks awesome. The graphics look really cool. Yeah, there's no insert, nothing crazy, but it's just great to have it on PS4. And yeah, I'm very excited about it. I'm worried it's gonna kick my ass, but I think, the biggest excitement, the biggest reason for excitement other than the increased visuals is I guess the HD remaster has an easy mode, and I'm like, thank God. That's probably gonna be like super hard mode to me, so I don't even think I could beat the normal mode. So very excited for this. This is also, no, this is not on the list of games to beat before April, because I'll cry, but I'm definitely gonna play this. Very excited. I'm definitely gonna play this before I even think about getting SMT5 Vengeance, like absolutely not. So one SMT game at a time, and I will definitely beat it. But the other Atlus game, which is like SMT adjacent, is Soul Hackers 2. I've heard great things, and it's way fucking shorter. It's like, I think less than 40 hours from what I've seen. Oh, that's cool. It says includes bonus card, art card, whatever inside, but it's the PS5 version. It goes on sale quite a bit, but it was I think $7, and I was like, American, and I was like, all right, I gotta pull the trigger on that. And it looks awesome. It seems like a good change of pace game. It seems like an approachable RPG. I'm definitely not playing the first game on 3D or DS or 3DS anytime soon, but I love the art style it's given, like Scarlet Nexus. And this, honestly, this will probably be my warm up for SMT3 on the Portal. I'm trying to play it every night and like build that, build my very, very not impressive RPG, repertoire resume, which is basically just Pokemon and like live action-based Final Fantasy games. So, but very excited. Love the art style. Ooh, okay. So yeah, here's, oh god, weird. Here's Ringo. You know what? I'll pop these open. The disc looks beautiful. I expect nothing else. So yeah, I just love the design of it. These are made in London. There's 5 of them apparently. So yeah, I've heard some people like complain about this, but I don't think I have enough like RPG acumen to know like what the problems are gonna be. So I'm just gonna avoid reviews and just end up playing it. I don't remember if this is on the Beat Before April list, but a lot of these are waifu characters. But this Saizo dude seems pretty cool. He looks like he'd be from like Yu-Gi-Oh! Or that era of, anime. Milady is like a Hulk. I don't know how they pronounce it, but it's, Milady. Milady. Maybe Arrow is a fucking edgy protagonist dude. And a figure. So shout out to those characters. But anyway, so that's Atlus. Nothing too crazy, but slowly dipping my toe in the water of the SMT world while I, play. I have Persona 4, I'm currently playing Metaphor Refantasio, which is, a work in progress, and then, 5 Royal at some point, 3 Reload at some point, but staying with the Sega publisher at least, we have, we'll go with the more exciting first, because I already, nobody cares about that one. But in this day and age, the year of our Lord 2024, I have a completely new shrink-wrapped PS3 game, which is Sonic Unleashed. I'm so confused as to how this is being printed now. Let me just see. No, 2007, 2008 copyright, nothing crazy. Yeah, a brand new PS3 game for extremely cheap. Definitely under 20. I think it was around that like $12 mark, but this goes for like $20 minimum on eBay, so I was stoked. I was like, I can't believe this completely changed everything. I was only gonna get like a couple games, and I was like, holy shit. I'll dive into this. The other game is Sonic Colors Ultimate. I tried playing this on the Switch, and it was awful. Awful experience across the board. And I was like, if it'll be less buggy and more beautiful on the PS4, I already have Sonic Frontiers, Sonic X Shadow. I guess that's another thing. Take my word for it, I got Sonic X Shadow Generations from Limited Run Games. I have the collector's edition, so that'll go with the Sonic Mania one. But yeah, Sonic Colors, I heard subpar things about the port, but it looks beautiful, and I'm looking forward to playing it on the big screen and also the Portal, chipping away at that. It seems a lot more straightforward than Sonic Frontiers. So the colors look great too, but the soundtrack was pretty awesome from the little bit I played of the Switch before wanting to vomit. So excited about that, but yeah, just want to build over time, very responsibly, a complete Sonic collection, and this seemed like an easy win. It was less than $10. And it sounds dumb, but it's like those little those little filler titles that A, like obviously get me to like the free shipping part, but B, make it the cost per game so much lower and like brings me a lot of joy. It's like, you know, when you win Family Double Dare 2000 and you can like, you know, I'm mixing up my game shows here, but the supermarket sweep or whatever, when they give you like a shopping cart and you run and just try to dump as many things in the cart as possible before time runs out. It's kind of like that. There are some people that go for the big stuff like a stereo and can't carry it, but I like padding it with a couple, you know, Immortals Phoenix Rising, Sonic Colors Ultimate are going to be great palate cleansers in between heavier games like SMT3 that's going to have me crying, but oh! Goddamn, Sonic Unleashed, oh my god, pristine, brand new. I truly don't understand how this is happening, but a PS3 game printed in this day and age. I'm almost positive from Mr. Matty Plays is available now, Sonic the Hedgehog 4, Episode 1. That's absolutely insane. SonicTheHedgehog4.com, I'll have to visit that and see. Yeah, this is all black and white. It's probably, yeah, it's bilingual, which is fine. I won't say French, but it's got a notes section in the back. But yeah, I will be hopping on this. I've heard mediocre things, but I've heard great things as well. And this is the era where I truly checked out of Sonic, so looking forward to checking that out. All right, and you know, I think I got through all those games in like almost the same amount of time it took me to get through Immortals Phoenix Rising, but here are the last two games on the list. So I went with Sega Atlus, I went with RGG, I went with Sonic Studios, and now another Sega published group of titles from Vanillaware. So we have Dragon's Crown Pro, which unfortunately is on sale currently on the PSN for $3, but here we are, I got the physical version. You never know with how the world works. Like, it kind of scares me with Vanillaware, like, refusing to do any PC ports, that, like, these will just get, like, left behind forever. So, you know, with all the hype of Unicorn Overlord, I knew I wasn't going to play that anytime soon, and it's been already going pretty deep in discounts, so eventually I think I'll be able to get it for 25, 30 max. But in the meantime, I think, like, a side-scrolling action game like Dragon's Crown is a great place to dip my toe, since I won't be able to play the translated version of not Princess Crown, Princess something on the Sega Saturn. You know, when Unicorn Overlord was coming out, I watched a bunch of YouTube videos on the making of, you know, Vanillaware games, like their origins and stuff like that. Princess Crown, I'm almost positive is the name of the game, and it looks incredible, but I tried getting like a translated ROM and no luck. I'll worry about that another day, but I've heard amazing things about Dragon Crown and Dragon Crown Pro. Very cool to have, so. Yeah, it's that watercolor oil painting like type art style that, you know, people use in YouTube thumbnails and stress me out, but this guy with the big sword and shield in the cover at least makes me a little bit less worried to play this on the big TV, so yeah, it looks awesome. No manual, but no big deal. And then last but not least, we have 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim. And last but not least, we have probably the gem of this in terms of, like, I've heard nothing but good things, is 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim. And it almost never goes on like a significant sale digitally, so I actually am stoked to have this. I know a lot of people speak so highly of this game, and once again, it's not on PC at all, so I was like, this will be perfect to have physically, and the version I got comes with art book, so it's the least egregious. I kind of, no, I can't even, no. The slip cover is fine, protection-wise, so let me just take it out of the bag. It's great to have it sealed, though. Oh my god. So, we have the slipcover here, and then it says includes 36-page art book. We got this little, it's very cute size. It's like a manga whole thing, but oh my god, yeah, the character design is awesome. They got little like paper cutouts. Like, I've seen the gameplay from this game looks at, oh, some awesome mech design. The gameplay from this game looks incredible. Blessing Adegoya Jr., one of my favorite people on the internet, talked about this game like probably like right when it came out, and I had no idea what the hell he was talking about. Didn't know it was a Vanillaware game, and I know Greg Miller game. Dunkin. I know Greg gave him some shit for it at the time, saying it was like a visual novel, but long story short, I have all I need to play this. This will be probably my second Vanillaware game. I doubt there will be a manual in here because I just ended up getting the art book, but so yeah, these are two very good places to start, I would imagine, with Vanillaware and why they're so cool. And then by the time I finish with these, then I can really start looking at a game like Unicorn Overlord, which is more like tactics. I'd probably, I'm sure it's not exactly, but I'd put it more akin to something like Fire Emblem than something like, a beat 'em up like Dragon's Crown or whatever is going on with this game, where it's like a RTS cursor-based visual novel mashup. But yeah, some beautiful disc art, and so yeah, that's my haul. I'm absolutely thrilled about it. It ended up being a great price overall and shipped incredibly quickly. And there's something satisfying about buying from a Canadian seller, so it feels like you're making out pretty well when you convert from CAD to USD. But like I said, got Vanillaware. I'm filling some of my Sonic Dark Years back catalog, the post GameCube, pre-Switch Dark Times. I am excited to play Soul Hackers. That's kind of like the undersung gem of this all. Like, I'm excited for Judgment and Lost Judgment, don't get me wrong, but and I'll probably use those as like how I use Watch Dogs and Far Cry to kind of offset like any potential Assassin's Creed fatigue. I played Far Cry 3, I played Watch Dogs 1 and half of 2 in between my Assassin's Creed pilgrimage. I'm thrilled to finally, the good thing is with the Portal, I don't have to choose between like portability of the Switch and fidelity of the PlayStation. Like, I have that all in one here, so I think I'll actually be able to, using the easier hybrid approach of the PS5 and the Portal, I'll be able to hopefully beat this behemoth. The only game I played for more than 50 hours is either RuneScape or Final Fantasy 14, so we'll see how that goes, but I'll work my way up with Soul Hackers. And then Immortals Phoenix Rising, I keep forgetting that I even have now, which is awesome. Once again, I was like, oh, do I get on the Switch, but is it just going to be like a Breath of the Wild, like watered down version? It's probably not going to look that good. But yeah, I'm thrilled to have the PS5. I think that's the best of all worlds, and although it would be great to have it on the ROG, realistically I'm going to be playing it a lot on the Portal and then a lot on the big TV. So that's my haul. First time buying from Video Games Plus, and I'm very happy with the customer experience. I'm excited to get into these. So your homework is let me know what your favorite Atlus game is, your favorite Sonic game. How far are you in your RGG pilgrimage? And what's the other one? Atlus, RGG, Sonic. Yeah, have you played any Vanillaware games? I'm very curious to see. Like, I feel like everybody I know that likes them likes all their games, and they're so different. Like, these two games couldn't be more different. We have like a side scroller that you play through multiple times, which isn't that different from a Streets of Rage and fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and then you have like a weird dystopian future, like I know it's not accurate, but Age of Empires meets like Danganronpa or something like that. I don't know. It's very, very strange, but I look forward to playing them both. So that is it for this video. I was curious on how I was possibly going to make it last more than 8 minutes. That's what she said, and I did not disappoint myself. That's whatever. I'm just happy getting a brand new PS3 game in the year of our Lord 2024. So thank you so much for sticking with me. There will be a couple more haul videos in the future. If you enjoy this, I will space them out with other video game challenges. I'll be talking a lot more about music on Mondays, kind of more casual shots from like the car and stuff like that from my commute, kind of talking about either vinyls or what I've been listening to. And then Fridays are the Checkpoint podcasts, if you want to call it that. What I've been playing, what I've been watching, YouTuber of the week, what I'm looking forward to. So it'll be interesting with what I'm looking forward to, because I'll be looking forward to playing a lot of the games that I just got, and we're kind of winding down on new releases for this year. But thank you so much for sticking with the channel. I'm really enjoying the content that I'm making, and I can't wait to start playing some of these games and make some videos and, like, you know, go from there. But thank you so much for sticking around, and I will catch you in the next one. Later. Bye.